having that sensation that you go, okay, gosh, I really wish my mom, my dad was here. And then to take those 18 breaths and feel the miracle and feel the frequency. And then to tap in and their voice comes into your head, their energy, and you can hear them and feel them. And sometimes it's a stranger walking by or a tune on the radio that turns on and says, "Oh, I'm here with you, baby. That was me."
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to share a little bit of that for anyone that's listening?
Yes.
Especially the suicide part is the hardest sometimes.
It really is. It really is. And it's really easy for the survivors of CFSI to take on the responsibility for the person that passed. So it's very important, Zoe, to really go to your friends, parents, and just give them that love, because it is so easy to go into "it's my fault." I carried that burden as a 10-year-old little girl for a really long time, feeling not good enough. It was my fault my mom left. If I was perfect, if I had done things better, if I didn't throw that tantrum, if I had listened, my mom would still be here. Why did she give me up? Why didn't she stay? And it's not true. So it's really important that that you be that angel for her family, so that they know that it's not their fault, and that they have their daughter and they have you. You're also their daughter, because they helped raise you too.
In other words, for Jessica, I'm going to speak just for a second. How many people came in and people came into your life because your mom?
Yeah. My mom, by checking out and going on to the other side for me, man, it's like a joke for me. Everybody that knows me, they, like, all of my family, they I have my biological family, and then I have my extended family. And when I have events and they all come, they all say the same thing: "She selected us." When I was a little girl, I literally handpicked my relatives, and I said, "You're my mom, you're my aunt, you're my godfather, and I literally created my family. And the reality is they all said yes, and they all, and I, even in my adulthood, I have selected women mothers. I mean, I have a whole collection of mothers, and every single
The
one.
reason I think that that's so important, Zoe, is you're calling in the next layer of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
You're calling in the next layer of sisterhoodship, and let yourself
it's so
feel that.
significant as it's
Yeah.
almost like she waited for me to hear. Like I truly feel that way. Like it was like I haven't. I mean, that sounds like I'm sure there was other contracts that she had also, but it just yeah.
And so
And
to
with
really
my
let yourself feel that and feel that she is sending you the tribe of sisters, the tribe
Me,
her.
you got me as one.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a part of her inside of me somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah. Yay.
Thank
Anything
you
else
both
you
of
want to?
you.
Love you so much, Zoe. So much. And you've
Sitting
got
with
me,
it.
you've got the Miracle Makers. You've been part of us since you joined, since we met, since we connected. It's been a journey. And wow, she is so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Your family, her family is so proud of you. She's sending you the next layer of sisterhood, friendship, imagination. Keep drawing, keep going. And what would you say to anyone that might have lost a friend to suicide, that doesn't have the community or the resources that you have? What would you say to them?
What would I say to them? They're out there, and the community and the resources are out there. and to invite it in, and that your friend is with you all the way, you know, helping bring that tribe to you, and that the memories, all the memories that you have, that you store in your soul with that friend, that's why they came here. That's
You're part of what
That's
Zoe
why.
just said, is your love is part of the reason they came here. Hold on to that. And whatever happened between you, however that was, Jessica shared, it's not your fault. And whatever resources, whatever you want to experience, open your heart up for that and believe that your friend could be sending that to you, because now they understand in the 360-degree view why everything happened. And I just want to explain that for anyone that might be coming on late. Today, we're talking about the reality that you create. We talked a little bit about near-death experiences and how when you start crossing over, you can understand what everyone else was going through and feel what they felt, and those emotions and their energy, why everyone behaved or was the way that they were. And so, beloved friend of someone who just lost someone, hear this. They know your heart. They know the real reason why you did everything that you did. And they feel just this desire. This is from my near-death experiences. I had all of this desire for each person to fully experience the miracles. And every time you have emotion about them, you're opening yourself up to miracles. And if your emotion about them, you've got to sit with it. You've got to have at least 18 breaths. And I learned this from Marianne Williamson. If you've got 1,000 tears to cry, you've got to cry 1,000 tears. And it's really beautiful. You can cry 1,000 tears and be in the miracle frequency. Both. And those tears, that crying, that energy will lift you, will lift your friend that transitioned, and will lift everyone that is counting on you to fully experience the miracles that only you are here to make. And you have to believe what Einstein said, right? Einstein said, everything's a miracle or nothing is. It can't be like 99.99999% is a miracle, and that 0.000001 is not a miracle. Even that was a miracle. When you're feeling, you've got to feel, wow, them going by choice at the time that they went is a miracle. And you've got to allow yourself to feel what you feel. And so let me give you a little bit of a resource on Dr. Sarah Larsen. This is How to Wage Peace, How to Build Peace After Chaos. And there's a beautiful poem called Chaos Poem that's right here. And there are all kinds of resources on this page for you to feel peace while you're feeling the emotions. This incredible video by William Uri. He's an amazing negotiator. Again, this is at drsarahlarsen.com, and it's How to Wage Peace, How to Help Build Peace. Your friend is on the other side in order for you to be able to build peace. And in order for you to really go, wow, humans can only see 1% of the visible spectrum, and that's for the majority. your friend on the other side, just like Zoe is. Zoe, what's it like to draw things that you know come from her and be inspired by her?
It just feels like it feels healing, and it feels connecting, like a journey through time and through my childhood, and
And you understand
that's
what
her gift.
your audio went out just a little bit. And so I'm translating the words that I feel you're saying, that your childhood, you're reliving it through this higher lens now and able to frame it in a different way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. We've got Dr. Audrey here as well. Dr. Audrey, we're so happy to see you, and you're in your car in your Mini.
Yeah.
We love your Mini. We love you. We're so glad you're here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Zoe, I'm so very sorry for your loss, but as everyone has been saying, her spirit is with you, and will stay with you. My assignment for this week was to have conversations with my angels, and so I've been doing that. And today, the 29th, is actually an anniversary of the day that myself and my husband coupled, where we made love for the first time on October 29th in 1978. So we never got married, so this was our anniversary, and that was a long time ago. But he's still with me. His name is Jimmy, and he's with me, and he's in my books, and he's in my reality, and he's in my fantasy. So I think he'll be there forever.
He'll be there forever. Congratulations on celebrating this one, right? How good does it feel to celebrate?
It feels really good. I'm very I always have something special to eat on October 29th, and I wish him a happy anniversary in my mind. And it's Thanksgiving weekend, which is always relevant. And it's funny. He was a depressive alcoholic, and so as the fall unfolded, there's a pun in there somewhere. As the fall unfolded, his depression would get worse. He suffered from seasonal affective disorder, otherwise known as SAD. And another reason, Zoe, your friend, might have committed suicide at this time of year is because of that illness. People suffer from seasonal affective disorder, and when the fall comes, the suicide rate goes up. So I would just encourage you to converse with her in your mind or on the paper or through your paintings. And if you, it doesn't sound like you have any sense of wanting to hurt yourself. It sounds like you're okay with what happened. It was her journey, not yours. And I hope it stays that way for you. And I send my love to your guy, and also to Greg and our co-hostess and the other people on the line. I can't really see else. I'm in my car, so I don't have the regular galley view that I have.
Well, what I love, Dr. Audrey, by sharing your story, by sharing your anniversary, by sharing your joy, we're all celebrating your anniversary. And Zoe, by sharing your friends, Elizabeth, Lizzie, of this miraculous frequency that she was, that you guys were in the Einstein also said imagination is more important than knowledge, right? So beautiful for that to really get in, that this next layer of possibility for humanity is opening because you're willing to be where you are and do the higher levels of riding the emotions. There's this old saying that says, ride the horse in the direction that it's going. And what is the horse? The horse is your emotions. And who's the rider? And in Miracle Makers, we have the teaching of the three graces. You're either a witness, right? You're the rider, riding, having the, and you're witnessing your body, yourself, having the emotions. You're the witness, or you're actively receiving the emotions, and they're a visitor to your house. They're a visitor into here, and you receive them fully, and you feel them fully, and you don't make yourself wrong or anyone else wrong. Or you're the giver. And this is such an interesting thing to really frame this. You give from the overflow. To be a perfect horse riding, emotion riding giver, you have to give from the overflow. And so any area that there's emotion, you can become, one of the ways to give is to be a comedic around it. Or you go to the family and you give to the family, and you say, oh my gosh, I just want to, I want you to know I'm going to keep her alive in my heart and in my memories. And anytime you want to connect with her or miss her, call me. That's one of the three graces of giving and writing that emotion, but only from the overflow, from that giving space. There, I love the 7 nights where you sit. Were you able to sit with the family, Zoe?
I'm gonna connect with the family today, but I haven't been in around them geographically.
So, and so that, draw it on a piece of paper. Your imagination is more powerful than anything. Draw her dad, draw her mom, draw her siblings, draw the people there, draw yourself in there. And that's one of the ways that you get to give from the overflow in the energy. And then when you do see them, yes, you give them this physical drawing. And so there's three graces. Your emotions are a wild horse. They're not even yours sometimes. They might be the energy of the earth. They might be the energy of the people around you. If you're an empath or very intuitive or very sensitive, you feel all the emotions. So it's a horsey, right? And you got to ride them in the direction that it's going. And the direction that it's going, you've got to be able to witness, you've got to be able to receive, and ultimately be able to give from a place of overflow. Oh my gosh, I love that we've got that. Jessica, thank you for joining us today. Yay.
Thank you.
Everyone, Dr. Audrey, Zoe, that was our spoken meditation with the three graces and with the horses, with understanding, breathing together what we're bringing forward. And please share this. If you got something out of this, please type it in the comments on Facebook. Please, and if you're here with Miracle Makers, we want to help as many people as possible. And Jessica, what's it been like to be a miracle maker?
It's been a journey. It's been a journey that feels like a lifetime already.
A lifetime already.
And it's quite an adventure.
Quite an adventure. And literally, we lived a year this past week in bringing forward the new level of work that we're doing together, synergy, using the planet energy of syzygy. Syzygy is when three celestial bodies are in alignment. And so until December 14th, it's such a powerful time. If you haven't caught the video yet, make sure you go find it on YouTube or on Facebook about how to use your energy by December 14th and sharing this. You want to get as much done in a week that you can get done in a year when you're aligned with your higher purpose. That's the level of energy that becomes available for you from joy, from love. Yay. And Dr. Audrey, anything you want to share with Jessica or myself or with Miracle Makers? We're so glad that you're here. Happy anniversary.
Anniversary.
Thank you. Can you sense Jimmy at all? Can you feel him around us at all?
I do. He loved driving around with you when you guys would drive around. That was one of the first things that you guys did together. And so you can often feel him. So he's with you. The other, it's funny because there's been interesting animals around your boat lately. And that was Jimmy wanting to make sure you knew it was him with you. It's not just the seals, it's not just the birds. So he said, pay attention to that. That's him.
Okay. All right. Will do. Will do. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
You're so
Bye.
welcome. Bye for now. Zoe, anything you want to
Bye.
add, my love?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Oh, Zoe. Yes.
I'm good. I'm just enjoying being here with you guys. Yeah.
We love you so much.
Glad I made it on the call today.
Yeah.
Love
So
you
good.
guys.
Yay, Greg baby, are you with us? Let's see if Greg baby is with us. Oh, yay.
Yes, I am.
Thank you for producing this episode. We appreciate you. Woo, woo, woo. We're doing the happy dance. Anything you want to share before we jump off?
It feels like a lifetime.
It does. Today was,
And
we extended time so much together. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, baby.
Although there is someone who called in, it's like, I know we were, it's like, should we
We've got
see
a
if
couple minutes. We don't have a hard stop time. Did they have a question?
I don't know. They can't, hello, the caller 818 ends in 989. Are you there?
We unmuted them, so they have to unmute themselves. Talking permitted. Oh, yay. I hear some audio in the background. 818. That's you. So if you caller, you can, however you found us and found the number, there'll be a place for you to contact us. Send us a little note and we'll make sure with the next Thursday episode that we'll get to you. We're so glad you're here, baby. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it. Just we make that available. So I just want to make sure people who call in, they have the opportunity if they want to ask you a question, they have the question answered. So
I love how you're playing with your beard. Ooh.
I know.
Yay. Anything you want to share, a message for the group, Miracle Makers? I love the guy group that you're part of. I want to just give a big shout out to those guys. When you're watching us, as you're seeing us, you make a huge difference. Greg is so happy, and his dad joined the call last week. It was so beautiful. And from that call, I learned one of Greg's greatest value systems. Greg shared, it was so beautiful. Greg shared what he admired about his dad most. And Greg's response to this men's group, this group that he's part of, and it's so beautiful. He said, the thing that I appreciate most is the way that my dad loved my mom. He said, oh my gosh, my mom would get these crazy ideas. And she's like, I'm going to open a store. Oh, I'm going to do this with the girls and help facilitate this. I'm going to build a garden. I'm going to do this for the church. All of these incredible things his mom would do. And his dad would just be like, okay, darling, let's figure this one out together. And he would commit all of his non-guy time hunting football guy stuff time to making sure that whatever she wanted got done, whether it meant taking an extra job or whether it meant cooking for the kids. Or so what I appreciate about what Greg shared is I was and am able to see Greg's love for all of the women and all of us that he supports, and especially me that he supports, through the lens of his dad did that for his mom. And it's such a gift that she would say, and I call them, they're the Lucy Ball ideas, like Lucille Ball, let's go to Europe and let's lead a retreat in Italy and Sicily. And Greg, beautiful, that's mine, right? Let's throw a party and crush grapes again, all of these great ideas. And Greg, so beautifully, thank you, baby. And thank you for sharing the story.
The chocolate scene.
Well, it wasn't the important part. It wasn't just sharing my feelings. It was I actually spoke to him directly on the group call and shared that with him.
And so men and women, men especially, take the time to share with other men what you admire about them. And if you're lucky enough to have your dad or your mom or a best friend that's still with us, make sure that you share with them what you admire. Baby, how else would you say that?
Well, the question was more like, if your dad joined us, or a man who's a father figure, tell him something you've never shared with him before.
Tell him something you've never shared with him before.
Yeah.
And I believe that's the homework for anyone watching this. Yeah. For any father figure in your life, give him respect, appreciation, or share with him something you've never shared before. And baby, what was the benefit for you when you did that?
I got to tell my dad, when the facilitator asked that question or proposed that question to us, it immediately came to mind that this is something I need to share with my dad to let him know how much I respect the way he loved my mom, or his wife, my mom. So. His wife, your mom, so much love. Oh my gosh, love you. Thank you for producing this. So much love. Yay, yay, yay. Awesome. And so we will see you next Thursday. Please communicate with us in the contact form at Dr. Sarah Larsen. Resilience, bravo, yay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mwah. Yay. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now. Yay. See you next week, everyone. Bye-bye.